Hello, everybody. Hope everyone can hear me. If you can't, please let me know. Send me a little message and let me know that you are not able to hear me, but I'm hoping the volume is set right. I was planning on actually doing this at the top of Lookout Mountain. I was out there getting my exercise in for the day, and I really, 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 truly hope each of you are doing the same thing. In a time like this, it is so important that we keep our health up, we keep our energy up, and we keep our minds clear. With all that's going on in our world right now and each of your homes individually, I really truly hope that you are staying healthy and keeping your mind healthy, because that's really truly important in a time like this. And so I wanted to make sure I got in front of everyone and shared a little bit from my own experience, and just make sure that right now I encourage everyone to really, really, truly have empathy and compassion for everyone. We're all seeing this situation from our own perspective. And while for some of us, this may not have even impacted us, there are so many people right now sitting at home that have no idea where their next check is coming from, if they're going to be able to pay their bills, if their kids are going to be able to have access to food or health. And so truly, truly, truly hope that we lock arms together and that we take care of each other right now, mentally, physically, nutritionally, supporting each other's businesses. Guys, right now is so critical to keep people positive and looking towards the future and spreading hope and not fear. And so I truly hope all of you are practicing that, because it is super, super important to understand that this is just a moment in time. There have been other challenges in our world that have been devastating, and we always rebound. That's what we do as human beings. We fight, we endure, we're built for this. And so as long as we come together and don't stay apart, as far as our mindsets are concerned, not so much physically, because we know social distancing is a real thing, but just remembering that we are all still linked in every way, guys. We can't do anything without everyone. We need people still delivering food. We need people delivering services. So doctors are still providing patient services. So just understand that we're all linked in this. There's no way to do this alone. And so I encourage all of you, have compassion for each other in this time. Really empathize with people who may be not as well off as you are, because I promise you that you need them as much as they need you. It doesn't matter who you are or where you are. Everyone's connected in this. And so we can't just pretend that, oh, well, those people are affected because they didn't save money. Well, guess what? Those people are also buying foods and products and services from people who have the money. And so you cannot just take the high road on this. We all matter. And so, again, I encourage all of you, stay connected, stay energized, keep your bodies healthy, work out, move, and care about people. So with that being said, I'm really excited to be live with you all, and I'm so glad you decided to tune in. Throughout this process, I'm going to encourage you to take some notes and really try to hone in on the content to make sure that you're utilizing it, and hopefully it's going to be meaningful to you and your business success. I've done 2 parts so far on lessons of the bamboo tree and how they can impact your life and your business. Right? The bamboo tree is such a critical story, the lessons of the bamboo tree, because of what it means to success. When you're planting a bamboo tree, it takes 5 years. I want you to hear this. It's so critical for those of you who are in the middle of something right now and you're not sure it's going to work. If you just started something and you're uncertain if it's worth the time, the bamboo tree takes 5 years of consistent nurturing before you ever see it grow. And then in year 5, what's so incredible, in year 5, and this is how success is, in year 5, it takes 6 weeks and the bamboo tree sprouts to its maximum height, up to 80 feet. It explodes. Now, would that have happened if the farmer or whoever's growing the tree had given up in year 2? Would they have ever reached their success had they given up in year 4.5, thinking, oh, I can't see the results. Oh, I can't see the results. And then in year 5, the tree absolutely explodes and they reach maximum success. And so in your lives, whatever you're doing, whether it's medical school, whether you're training to be an engineer, an athlete, or you have your own home-based business, whichever path you're on, just understand that success takes time. That was part one, is that success doesn't happen right away. You know, people talk about being an overnight success, but no one's really an overnight success. Musicians that train their entire lives, they work their entire lives. They work their craft, they work their music, they work their instruments, they worked networking. They did all those things over and over and over and over again before they finally get that hit that explodes. And then they're an overnight success. But no, it took them years to do that, ladies and gentlemen. And if you're going to do something extraordinary with your life, if you're going to put yourself in the top 3% of the world, which again, you have to understand, the people that reach extreme wealth in this country, in any world, is because they did things that other people didn't do. They were consistent when other people decided not to be. And you have to do the thing, ladies and gentlemen. You can't do this part way. So part one is that success takes time. Lesson number 2 is that you need a strong foundation. You can't just set out to do something and expect that you're going to win if you haven't properly prepared. When you set to build a house or a structure, it doesn't matter what the lights look like. It doesn't matter what the roof looks like. It doesn't matter how beautiful the rooms are. If the foundation isn't right, that house will fail. It will fall. And so in the world of success, if you're going to win at anything in life, you have to make sure that you are positioning yourself to win by starting with a sound foundation. What does that look like in business? Well, you need to learn all the ins and outs of the business. You need to make sure that you are preparing for all the different things that are going to come into your business and learn those skill sets that are going to help you be successful. In the industry of network marketing, you need to learn how to prospect. You need to learn how to promote. You need to learn how to share a product, how to share a story. What's your story? What's your testimony? How are you connecting? Are you following up? Do you have a system for onboarding new business partners? And so there are some simple skills, ladies and gentlemen, that will take you to the top of any business. And the fun part is the information's free. It's out there on the internet. Guys, if you want to be a doctor or a real estate agent, the information to win in those industries is all out there. All you have to do is become resourceful and start building your foundation. Start honing in on the skills that it takes to win. And then the next part, lesson 3, is being consistent. It's being consistent. You won't win anything in life by doing it part of the time. If you're going to be a runner, you can't decide, I'm going to work really hard on Monday and Wednesday, but on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Tuesday, and Sunday, I'm going to take it off. You won't grow that way, guys. You're not going to become an extraordinary attorney by just doing one part of what an extraordinary attorney does and then slack on all the other parts, because life doesn't work that way. In order to win at anything, you have to do the whole thing. And I'm going to talk about a recipe. My dad's an excellent cook. Matter of fact, he made tortilla soup last night and it was incredible. I loved it. But if I went in there and tried to duplicate what my dad did, and he gave me the recipe, he gave me exactly how to put it together, and I decided on my own that I'm going to skip one part of that recipe, how many of you realize that changing one single part of the recipe changes the outcome? I won't get anywhere close to the flavor and the extraordinary taste that came in that bowl of tortilla soup if I change just one part. And so winning in life, winning in this industry is very similar. You have to be consistent, and not just consistent, but you have to do it. You have to have all the skill sets, and then you have to implement them consistently over time. You can't just do it one day. You can't just do it 2 days. If the person growing the bamboo tree decided that they were going to nurture that tree and provide sunlight and provide nutrients and provide water, and they were going to do that 3 of the 5 years, how many of you realize that tree's never going to make it? You don't get to take time off. If you're going to win in anything, you have to do the whole thing, and you have to do it over and over and over and over and over and over. And some people are going to get tired and quit. And that's why only 3% of people ever reach their goals or get the extreme wealth that they're looking for, because only 3% of people are willing to do the deal every single day consistently over time. And the sad thing is everyone can choose to do it. There's no one alive that can't choose to be consistent. Each one of you have the ability right now to make a decision that I'm going to learn the skills it takes, that I'm going to decide right now that I'm going to win, and I'm going to do it every single day until I reach my goal. And so you're going to have to put some things away to do that. The people that are truly looking for a better way, looking to reach a certain quality of life that so few people ever attain, and not because they can't, because they choose not to, then my challenge to you is go ahead and get out pen and paper right now. Because what you're going to need to do is put down a list of things that you're going to give up. Because who you are today and the things you do today have not gotten you where you want to go. And so if you want to take steps to that, you're going to have to let some things go. And the good news is, ladies and gentlemen, that's only temporary. You don't have to do it forever. To win in your line of business, to win in the industry of network marketing, you only have to make those sacrifices temporarily. And so I challenge you guys, is it okay to say, I'm going to watch a little less TV? That's something I had to do. I love watching movies. But guess what? Until I get to the 7-figure monthly income that I'm looking for, movies have to take a back seat. Is it okay to put away the movies for a little while to be able to fly to any country I want to go to whenever I want to go? I think most of you would agree that's okay. It's okay to put things aside temporarily to get to your dreams and goals for the rest of your life. And so this, for some of you, you're going to say, nope, I got to watch my Spurs. I can't consistently build my business because, you know what? I want to go out Saturday night and Sunday night. We have a barbecue. I can't miss that. And guys, so you're going to hold on to some things temporarily that are going to keep you from your dreams permanently. And so my challenge to you is get out of the list right now and build your list of things that you're going to put down temporarily. You're going to back off some of those luxuries, some of those things that you are putting time into that aren't taking you closer to your dreams. Now, are these your priorities in life? Are these your families? No, absolutely not. Guys, they stay on the priority list. Matter of fact, they're at the top of why I do what I do. But there are a lot of things that used to be in my schedule that are no longer present. And that's why I've been able to succeed. And that's why my team's been able to succeed. And that's why leaders that get to the top of every organization, that's why they win. You have to be willing to set aside some things for a temporary time period so that you can consistently do what it takes every single day to build your business, to win in the industry that you're in. It doesn't matter if it's real estate. It doesn't matter if you're a doctor. It doesn't matter if you're a teacher. To be the very best that you're going to be, to reach the goals that you want to reach, to get to the top of anything, you're going to have to be consistent. And so to do that, you need to change some things in your life and being willing to say, you know what? I'm accountable to me. I'm going to hold myself accountable. We give so many people a pass, right? Or we judge other people when they don't do what we know they should do. But when it comes to us, we're afraid to hold ourselves accountable. And we don't want to say, well, you know what? I shouldn't have done that. Ladies and gentlemen, hold yourself accountable to your dreams because you are the only one who can do that. And you're worth it. And your kids' lives are worth it. So that they can have all the things that you want them to have. And not just now, forever. Guys, when you reach financial freedom, you're going to leave a legacy for your kids for a lifetime. And their kids and their kids and their kids. And so is it worth temporarily setting some things aside so you can be consistent each day and build your dream? It absolutely is worth it. You're worth it. Hold yourself accountable, be consistent, and make sure right now that you put down those things that you're going to give up temporarily. And I would love for some of you to share that list with me. I would love for you to contact me so I can help you do that. If you're struggling in any part of your business and you're wondering why, reach out to me. Let me help you. And I'm going to leave you with this. Aristotle said, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not an act, it's a habit. Ladies and gentlemen, I encourage you that each one of you have what it takes to be successful. You have what it takes to learn the skills. You have what it takes to commit to your dreams. You have what it takes to be consistent inside every single day to make sure that you get where you want to go. Excellence is not a single act, guys. You can be great for one day. Lots of people can be great for one day. But how many of you are willing to be great every day to get what you want out of life? That's my challenge to you. That's our lesson for today. Part 3 of the bamboo tree. Be consistent. This is not a part-time deal. You can't do recipes halfway and think you're going to get the same result. You're worth your best effort, and you're worth it every single day. So get up today and let's get going. Right now is the best time. Right now is the best time to get moving. Message me if you need assistance. I'd love to help. For all of you out there who are struggling, my prayers go with you. I know this is not an easy time, but I encourage you. We are going to get through this. We will be back. Our country is one of the greatest countries in the world. I assure you, we are going to beat this. We're going to do it together, and we're going to have a life better than we even dreamed of 2 to 3 months down the road. So hang in there till we meet again, guys. Your dreams are waiting. God bless.